Hello, survivors. Hello. Hello. Oops. I did post a picture of it on my Discord in the food section. Not to make anyone jealous, but when I eat naughty stuff, I love to post it. I don't really eat the naughty stuff too often at the moment. How are you all doing? Let me check the old chats. Okay, quick scroll up. We had some people pop on early. Contradiction, Michael, Redritty, Larry, Matthew, thank you very much for tuning in early. Have a little chat. Bubblebee Brown as well. Thank you very much, guys. But then the stream started. And I think Bloodline was the first one. Bloodline was first. Then we had Larry, Matthew Lawless. I remember the event with 5-star alert Dwayne. Oh man, that was actually a really good event. What was that called? Hold the Line. That was when Hold the Line was first introduced. They put the 5-star rate in that pretty high, so I was really happy with that. Mr. C, no XL. Boy, those emotes are going to get improved very soon. I showed them on my last stream on Tuesday, and the person who's doing them for me, who is awesome, she is coloring them at the moment. She has come back with like a first sort of rendition. I just want a couple of small changes, but I think we're good to go. She's really quick. Like, I'm gonna make a video about my emotes. Well, maybe not my emotes, more about like the fact that you can join the crew. Because I should do that. It's YouTube's like, yeah, you should do this, and I haven't done it, so I should do it basically. So I need to make that, but I can show off the emotes in that. There's gonna be more going forwards, but they're looking so good. I'm loving them. Okay, I haven't got enough. I need 6 more. Is there no other tournaments? Who else we got? I don't know. My first 5-star I got was Telltale Strong Larry. Telltale Hands Up. My first 5-star was Telltale Clementine. I always tell that story because it's still happy about it. I think I've still got her on my roster. It's the OG. I think I pulled I actually claimed a second one from the depot just in case she ever became ascendable. I didn't want to use my original 5-star. I just wanted to keep it because it was, honestly, I will say that I wasn't fully invested in the game until I got this character. The second I got this character, it was like, yeah, rest in peace, life. I started playing almost 2 years ago, but still have a lot to learn. Hey, it's good. There's nothing wrong with having stuff to learn. I learn stuff all the time, you know? I learn stuff all the time. Maybe not like major things, but like small nuances a lot of the time. It can be really small stuff. Watching other people, you know, talking to people in my Discord, there can be this odd thing that pops up from time to time, you know? Is it just me, or does RTS seem like it is dying? I mean, every game has ebbs and flows, you know? That's the way it goes. Every game has ebbs and flows. Is it at its peak as a 4-year-old game? No, let's be honest. No. But I would say it's in a good spot. Like, from a player's point of view, in terms of like actually playing the game, it's still updated. You know, there may be a lot of things that happen in the game that we all can probably agree on are a bit messed up. But in terms of it being updated, there's regular updates all the time. There's very little downtime in this game as well, which I'm astonished at. There are definitely upsides to this game. There are obviously downsides as well. We all know this. What's up, Moon? What's up? I watched your Harper Temple earlier. Oh boy. Oh boy. That astonishment. I think he's cheating, guys. Let me see. Mine was Human Shield and Michonne fast. You got fast and Michonne nice and early. That would have made a massive difference, you know, if I had an absolute weapon as well, absolute defense. So when do I get banned? You're close, you know, real close. 3 legendaries in Raid Shadow Legends. I've got 0. Like, Moon, have you seen this? He's got 3 legendaries, this guy. Like, he only started playing it for the coin mission, I'm pretty sure. And he just stuck around and then just pulling legendaries everywhere. And then he pulls like Raulito, I think. This guy. It will die when Locke stops playing it. I mean, I don't normally leave games. I've been in games until they've died a lot of the time. Like, I used to play an MMORPG that was quite an old game. Most of you probably never heard of it. I'm sure none of you have actually played it. It was called Asheron's Call 2. And I was in that game until it died. And it was a weird feeling to have that game die, because what they did was they announced that it was shutting down, and then they announced like a shutting down party, and they basically buffed everything in the game for like 48 hours in terms of drop rates. It's not a mobile game, it was a PC game. In terms of drop rates, there were admins going around making people super small and super large. It was just hilarious. I still remember that really, really well. I used to play an FPS game, which I was pretty good at, called Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I stopped playing that basically right at the end. I think it had a couple more tournaments after I stopped, but there wasn't really much more I could play. Like, there was nothing else I could get out of playing that game. I'd achieved everything I could, pretty much. I got Priya, the Season 1 store. She's on my tech team. Priya's not too bad. A lot of control. She's very fast as well, so it's really great. I also learned something new today. I'm cursed in games to pull rare characters, but they are usually the worst. I mean, you said that guy had a massive HP. You're gonna hit there's an achievement where he has to have 30k HP really early, so. I like draft mode the best in Arena. You see, I really did like draft mode. It was 100% my favorite mode. And then I realized that leader bonuses don't work with draft, and they've not got, I can't attach weapons to the majority of the characters, and then I'm coming up against S-class characters. It's just like, I mean, fortunately the majority of them are in there. The characters in there are really powerful. Like, if you see Zachary, just instantly pick him up. He's easily the most powerful character in there. Dr. Stevens is pretty good too. I'm pretty sure I've completed this, but I pretty much Lily and Zachary are my go-tos because they've got good actives, control actives, and I can equip Lily with a stun weapon. I got trolled by 5 stars popping out early. Legit thought, yeah, I heard you. Like, oh damn, okay, well I got 2 5 stars. I guess that's my luck done. I really want the 5-star fast Romanov. Yeah, I've got Romanov. I maxed him out as a 6-star. I don't use him. I made his weapon perfect. Don't use him, but it's cool to have him. Hopefully they implement some. I mean, I've said this for like a long time, but hopefully they implement some sort of PvE game modes that make old characters usable again. But yeah, did you pull Raulito? No. If you're talking to Moon, he pulled someone else. Go check out his last video. But I could claim Raulito right now. It is tempting, but I'm not really. I want to have. I mean, I could probably do it. I'm kind of wondering whether I should or not. He's the one out of them that I like the best. But unfortunately, he doesn't. Oh wait, is he greens? Oh, he does work with. He does actually work with James. I only got like 4 epics. I really want them to make 5-star fast Priya ascendable. If they did, she'd be probably a lot worse as a 6-star, you know. The thing about Priya that made her really good was the fact that she was so fast with her AR. You should try 1 pulls, they work well for me. They're expensive though. Your gold goes really quick, your coins go really quick with 1 pulls. Wish to have 5-star era back. Might be a god. I think everyone's got really good 5 stars now though. Like, I have yet to lose a character on 5-star mode when I attack. Rarely do they ever get a turn 2, because first turn teams are really easy to make. I've only opened 2 or 3 void shards, though, to be honest. Void shards don't give extra luck or anything. They only give particular characters, like void characters. Sacred's the one that is particular. I've only opened 1 sacred. I've got another sacred waiting. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I've got like 30 shards waiting for the next event. I still wonder about the returning plushie event. Yeah, same. I did raise it with JB. I will message him again next week. I also want them to make a 5-star alert Conrad ascendable. They're not gonna. Well, they potentially could make 6-star shields now because they're kind of gonna be kind of useless. I'm gonna be honest. 5-star arenas are easy peasy. Yeah, 5-star arenas are really easy. Where it gets hard is if they do it endurance, because then you have to lose characters. That's where it gets hard. Do you like the 6-star tough telltale? Yeah, I ascended him. Onslaught is so boring. I mean, it's sort of continuous. If that makes any sense. Turn 2 dead 99.9. Yeah. The only time it's an issue is if there's like a windowless team, which happens a couple of times. Which has happened a couple of times. Yes, I know. I did well in my leagues this week. I'm going all in on leagues on this region this week. Look at this. I'm up to 8 champions tickets. I've come first twice, I think. Yeah, to come first twice and 5th once. I think this is a normal domination, so it's just like kind of random. But I'm gonna put in James for the laugh. For the laugh, and I'll put in a command actually. Which is just to scare people, maybe. Do you guys ever actually look at the team and go, nah, I'm not going to attack it because it's too strong? I've only ever done that once, and that was in one draft mode, and it was because I did a ×10, and it was a massive, like, I could have effectively lost 70k points by doing that attack. Whereas I would have only gained like 15k extra on the second team, and the second team was much easier for me. I've only ever done that once. We've got the command in there. Let's get a Guardian Shields. Where are you? What, is that him? No. No. What region am I in? Oh, I'm in the wrong region. Put you in. Mods not counting here. Doesn't look like they are. Oh, they are. Leader bonus isn't though. No, mods aren't counting, but leader bonus is. Okay. I probably won't change my attack team. We just no, wrong team. Okay, there we go. There's a team I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, that could be dodgy, but it's got no speed. Oh, it has got speed because it's the leader. Okay, I'll rest it though. There's only a 1 attack. 4.4, 4.4, 4.9. I've got some good scoring teams here. 4.9. Okay, I can actually get a pretty decent score here, I think. I've got 25k here guaranteed without multipliers, which is decent. I think that's it. 4.4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Look, did you notice that JB opened chat on Monday, stayed open 6 hours and closed for the week? It's because the Barcelona office is closed for the week. So if he's not there, then not much K can do. Okay. Damn! She's gonna kill somebody. Okay, good. Got kind of lucky. Just kinda. Let's let him go a little low risk there. Oh, the execute. You. Oh, you. I hate you. Points lost. Who do you like better, James or Chris? I personally like James more. I think James is fun right now. Chris is going to be really, really strong long term. She's never going to fall off too much. She's got the highest attack stat out of all the out of all the S class. So unless that she's not the highest attack stat in the future, like if she's like a medium attack stat in the future, then yeah, I'll be disappointed. This one? Yeah. Man, one attack with James. That was messed up. No crits. He should do his active. Even though he was impaired. So that's a bug. He literally did his active for elusive. Like, I will go ahead and call that a bug. I'd be mad at that at least. Do you enjoy 6-star Charlie from the season 4-star? Yes, I think he's amazing. I didn't really use him for a while. Didn't have a team that he could really work in properly. But I think he's awesome. I mean, I could put him in this team, to be honest. I could put him in this team. Okay, now the numbers have changed a bit. Suddenly this team has become... Oh no, okay. I didn't see this 6.9 over here. I'm not critting. What's going on? I don't know what's happening. They need to sort out these defenses. As much as I'm benefiting from it right now, I think they need to fix this. That's not a bug. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's not a bug. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just annoyed by that, personally, because elusive isn't that great. This is a problem. Okay. I need to AP down you. AP down. He's gonna rush. Ooh. Oh yeah, fast straight damage against alerts there. Okay, look. Should I keep the death on her weapon or swap to crit, you think? I think Harper, like Holly, is one of the hardest characters to mod. Oh, I might actually get high rating here. I might get 2nd or 3rd place if I beat this team flawlessly. It's not an easy team. I wish I could switch my team right now. I probably would. I need to stun her. Fantastic. Oh, okay, that was really good. The revive zap is gone. That's pretty good. Zachary's the only issue now, but he isn't that big a deal. Oh, he taunted. I mean, he's impaired. The reason he's not that big a deal is because everyone's got over 1k HP. Oh, she's impaired as well. I need to just get through this. I need to get through this. Oh, we stunned him as well. I got kind of lucky, but I'll take it. 3-turn stun, 4-turn stun. Is it 4-turn, right? It's ridiculous. Yeah, 4-turn. It's all good. Okay. Review. We should win. We're kind of fortunate with some impairs there. Okay, Crest is slow on rush. Yeah, you don't really benefit from her slow right now. I think you're going to benefit more from that when it's Zesta class everywhere. Because right now you're winning too quick. You know? By the time you've rushed with Krista, you most likely won already. Or you're winning with her rush. You know? I think this is going to last. Okay, let's do some onslaught. Let's try and get some full points. What should I do here? Anti-stun. Oh, I'm not doing AP. Oh, that was my bad. Already messed up. I think I'm going to rush here. Just to stop it from getting stupid. Oh, I don't have any choice. Okay, it's not too much of a problem. There's only 2 people. As long as I take out the 2 issues. The only problem with not rushing is heals for me. I'm gonna rush. He controlled. I didn't notice. Oh, that active. I hate that active. Come on, animations. The game's so slow paced. Like, you get wrecked by animations 90% of the time with lead teams. All the actives going off and stuff. Legit 10 seconds to take a turn. Who was that? Okay, because unless I attack it with a team that completely counters it. Full resist. Man, you like it when resists actually work. Just wait for Pete Anderson era. I mean, when everyone has Priya and stuff, it won't be as bad. Priya's really nice from her weapon, like everyone was talking about in my last stream. Even if you get the 6-star version, she's pretty nice with her weapon. What happens if I click that? So you just go through the people who've got... It's interesting. To be honest, elusive on a Colette is amazing, except they are buffing Colette, so no elusive is pointless. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I know. In the future, I don't see collateral being damaged. Like right now, is collateral damage for alpha? No. You know, if you use collat on alpha, you're not really doing it for the damage. To be honest, you're probably doing it for her confuse on her rush, single target damage. You're not doing it for collateral damage because this doesn't do any damage. Like I've got 4 collats. I can take 4 tough collats in against a 6-star red team and it will not do anything. Not anymore, not since mods. Case in point. Yeah, no damage. It's because the defensive stats are so easy to scale, like boost. So easy to boost. Even James, 500 damage against that because it's just too easy to boost stuff like that now. You keep your rings or you use them. I'm holding on to mine at the moment. Don't forget Camilla has recovered stun. I see your Magna got stunned and you never recover it. Depends. Magna sort of I don't really see as like being that important. Cheers from Chile. No worries. What's up, Joel? Thanks for tuning in. Did you complete a museum collection lock? I got my first Lao Po today. I could have. I could. I can get Lao Po. I can get Raulito. I can get pretty much anyone I want right now. I can't get Priya, or straight up, I can't get S-Class Pete, that's it. But the rest I could get. I don't know how close I am to any of them in terms of, right now they're 5 stars. Laupo, I'm like halfway to Laupo without, I can claim lots of cakes right now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this region. I need to decide though, because how long until these rewards expire? 22 hours. Okay, let's have a think then. I think the best ones to go for are probably these 2 on the right hand side or Priya. So it's like one of these 3. I wouldn't go for Pete because he's the easiest to get the keys of, and eventually they need to add something. Like right now they need to be thinking of what they need to add for when people have overflow. What happens if I've already got Pete and I'm getting more keys? Maybe there should be like a collectibles wheel for every 1,000 you get. No, maybe not 1,000, that's a lot. For every like 100 you get, or it just turns into a collectible token and there's a collectible wheel. That would be the best way to do it, maybe. And you get like 20% of what you get back. So like for every 100 you get to roll on that wheel and get 20 back. It doesn't sound like much, but it's just so that you actually get something back. Why is this no rush thing? It means if you don't rush you get a lot more points. It only really works if you've got really, really overpowered characters that are one-shotting people, or if you use a bleed team, really. No other way to do it. Scope, you need to change raid time. We have active skills and they're annoying so much. Yeah, the animation. I think they just need to make it so the animations go off at the same time. I don't know how they can make it so. I don't want to watch each one individually. Just make it so all active skills happen instantly at the same time. They don't even have to have an animation. It could just literally just be like happen. Like they just put their hand near. Because I've seen an active skill actually take 5 seconds to do. Like one active skill. And you're talking about an entire defense team doing 2 or 3 So an actual defense team's one turn on a defense team can take 20 seconds. And when you're against these slow down teams, I know that could be seen as like, oh, that's part of the tactic, but it's just nah. Will bleed damage instead of actual percent damage. Is there going to be a code 2 or NA? Is there going to be a code 2 or NA? I don't know what you're talking about. How you feel about the new event? I think it's pretty bad, not gonna lie. What new event? You mean the faction Onslaught? I haven't done too many attacks. I've done like maybe like 20 or 30 when I see it's on. My factions have seemed like pretty active by the looks of things. We got the 500 hits. Let me just check Raulito out a sec. Raulito. All alert and stronger teammates. What if I can make a team with him? I'll do it. Okay, teams. Got a few of those. Okay, I think that's Raulito. Maybe a disarm would be a bad idea. Lacerator. And I want to have an alert in there though. I mean, I could potentially, I don't need to have any particular, I could potentially go with a shield here. So I could go with a shield for a bit more protection because you're not getting leader bonus, very good defensive leader bonus here. Whereas she, the characters now. So I could go over shields. And now amp my bleed up. If I'm gonna go over the shield though, I might as well just go Shiva instead of Rick. I don't really think there's any. I mean, Nox is good, I guess, but he'd have to replace Bruce or James. You don't want Raulito for leader, Lock. You don't want him for leader. Why not? I like the bleed. The bleed, instant bleed. It's like nice. What's up, Jacob? Thanks for tuning in. How you doing? How are you missing? My 2 chronos will kill 3 reds in 1 turn. You must be coming up against some really weak red teams. Like if you come up against a Donny defense team, you're never getting 2 in basic attacks. Never. They've got like 4k defense. You know, it's not happening. Should be using. I mean, 40% attack wouldn't make any difference. So I was hitting hundreds. You're going all in on Pete. Hey, that's one way to go. Raulito so good. I recommend if you have a good lacerator like Shiva. Carly, lead, Weaver, Raulito, James, Rick. Yeah. I'm gonna claim him, I think. If I can afford him, we'll see. Let me see if I can afford him first. I need 2k. I can get 300 from the missions, right? 300 from here. Is it 300? Yeah, 300. Jeez. Okay. 1,400 if I wanted to claim that one. I've got what, 9 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's another 450. I need another box that can give me those. Doesn't look like I've got enough to get him right now in this region. So I can't get him right now in this region. And get like, what's that, 1,850. I could get Lao Po right now. Instead. I could get Lao Po. I'm good to get Priya, the code thing you mentioned in your 100th stream. I said I haven't started that yet. Not really had huge amounts of time. But when I do, I'll announce it, so then you'll know. It'll be really obvious because it'll be on the screen, to be honest. P is good, but Priya is better against Pete. What's up, Meisterpiece? What's the use of dash? Dash? You mean the Priya thing? Daze. Daze stops active skills. Which is pretty good. So I can maybe try and go for her instead. I don't think I've progressed too far with her though. You need 4k for her as well. 500. I could easily get like, I think I could get like another 2.5 to 3k with her. Because all the other things have cones in them. I think I'm going to chill for a little bit more on it. Don't forget about the 300 from Onslaught. Yeah, I included that. I was just trying to guess. I was just trying to work out who I should go for. I think I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to go for... Lao Po with this. Because I think even as a 5-star she's useful, whereas the other ones... She's slow, but I'm happy to do that. Now I'm halfway to her 5-star, right? I'm not gonna use my crates on her. But I'm happy to just have half of her, that's great. I don't know how I've got more of hers. This is what I don't get. I've got more of hers than I do of Priya. It's crazy, right? And I've not done any roadmaps or anything for her. Weird. I think I'm going to go for Lao Po in my other region as well. Okay. Jingxi. Okay, after this roadmap, we're going to open the weapons. I have got weapons crafting. Can you give me a team to run with Raulito? Just Raulito leader and just use some, I think 1 or 2 lacerators. Probably 2 lacerators if you can get into a team would work really well. You can get the bleeds up really quick. You just want control. If you have one of the premium lacerators like is it Jia Feng and Elena? Or Elena? Those are the premium lacerators. You're golden basically. Shiva's pretty good, but she doesn't work with him leader bonus wise. We only really has 1 leader bonus. You got any more Typhoon stash pools left? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. We don't get Raulito items from the Typhoon stash, do we? I'll do my pulls after this. By the way, you never answered me about the weapon. You just said she's like Colleen. Oh yeah, I mean like, in terms of it's like kind of up to you how you want to build her. Do you want her to disarm more? Do you want her to rush more? Personally, I'd go with her to rush more because she's got double disarm with her stun. So like, I put crit somewhere, but I would try and make it so that she can rush more often. Well, not more often, just like she can actually rush because she's still alive. Her death is so low indeed. Personally, I'd go like defense mods, crit mods, defense set, crit mods, and then maybe HP or defense there as another mods. You don't have to have heavy resist with disarms, that's a big bonus. They can just go with taunt resist there. She's not got much risk of being stunned. Although she is fast, so she's going to be focused by green, so it's a mixed bag. Defense versus green. And then for the orc slot, it's kind of up to you, I guess. AP drain. She hits 3 times, so 3 AP drain potentially. Would be good. Does the bleed? Can the bleed proc 3 times? That would be sick. She has her 10 natural crit, yeah. So she's got reasonable crit. She's got stun on attack. You just want to make it sure she doesn't get melted. She doesn't need AP on attack though, that's the thing about her. Because she's got 58 AR, she's going to get a turn 3 rush regardless. Whether she's got AP lead or not. No, if she hasn't got an AP leader, but I guess you're going to use her behind the AP leader, right? As long as she's behind a huge AP lead, she's fine. So if you're using her with Camilla, she's going to get her turn rush every time, even with no AP on attack. I mean, I wonder if... I guess no one ever does this, but I think her stun on attack isn't that amazing because stun resist is quite everywhere. Like, you could potentially replace her stun on attack with AP on attack so that you can get defense and crit on her weapon. That way you're getting rushes and she's defensive. You just lose her stun on attack. It depends whether you think disarm's better than stun. They're kind of the same. They're kind of the same. But you don't see people do that too much because most people would say stun attack's just so good. Which I would definitely agree, but... It's kind of like Holly's. Her third slot is actually pretty nice. Oh, damn, that one hit. I was like, yeah, because they've already been nuked. Why have you acted? Question needs answers. I wish actors weren't used against walkers. With 38% weapons, I can command turn 1. You want her to be able to rush on 8% team. That's what I mean. Like, you probably don't need her to have stun, to be honest. What's the easiest way to kill or effect damage zombies? You can kill them with crits. One shot. Dead. Ooh. Okay, let's reduce you guys. What does her rush actually do? Nothing. She needs to get a bit of a heal up. Okay, we good over here. Q. We're going to take out everyone else except the one that's going for James because he can tank that. When you don't hit the crits on auto, guys, it can backfire massively. Oh my god. I think I'm actually running an anti-human team right here. She does everyone, right? Or is it adjacents? Adjacents. Are these cheeky absolute defense? I might have got done by something like that, yeah. I hate those like little traps. So annoying. She's gonna be dead if I'm not careful. Is she deaf down? No, she's attacked down. That's okay. Cool. They behind the barrier? I think they are. It's hard work. It got done again. All it'd have to do is say boss above the head. That's all it'd have to do. Probably hate the fact that it doesn't. Hey. What's up, C4E? How to headshot a zombie. Get a crit hit. When you get a crit, you headshot them. Man. I was very unlucky with crits there. Very unlucky. Okay. Gonna open weapons. Like my Conrad and my Alpha should have been getting crits so easy. Okay, I think the weapons I'm going for are stun weapons, guys. On defensive weapons, because I've realised that I don't have enough stun and attack weapons. And there's not any stun and attack weapons in any of the weapon wheel updates, so probably the best ones to go for. I used Fast Leader Rick and Tough Kenny to single shot the Reflect Walkers, no rush required. I got all of the Onslaught milestones, is that it? Can we go home now? Yeah, if you want to. Look, I have a question with 6-star Raulito with his weapon. 30% HP, 30% defense and leaving pair, or 30% HP, huge AP when attack. I'd go with huge AP so he's rush, you're getting his rush. You want his rush, turn 3. If he's a leader, you'll get his rush turn 3. He's got a really strong rush. Not just for the bleed, for the decap. I don't think they realise, like, this new character they released, whatever his name is, I need to Google how to pronounce it, but I don't think they realise that this kind of decap that these characters have got, like Crosshairs and this Headhunter, is actually stronger than normal decap. I don't know if they realise that Crosshairs is stronger than normal decap, because it looks like they're putting it on there first thinking, it's not as strong. It's actually stronger. Because you can build a complete defensive team and get decapitates this time on attack. Like this. Whereas with decapitate on a character, they have to have really, really unbalanced offensive stats to hit hard. Has to be. So yeah. What's up, GB? What's up? Left. Okay, we've got 3 lefts. 2 more lefts or 5 rights, guys. 2 more lefts or 5 rights. New guy gives Crosshairs on crit. Yeah, I mean, and it's for 3 turns. Like, oh, it's Crosshairs is weak. We've got to do it for 3 turns. Crosshairs is so overpowered that it should only be 1. Like, it is ridiculously overpowered. I don't think they realise it's more powerful than normal decap. I'm mind blown on it. It's like they think it's bad. and it's actually like more powerful than any decap in the game. Makes wow, S-Class makes it Axel obsolete. Hen Gen. Okay, we've got another left. I think I'm going for stun on attack on both of these weapons. I think they're both ores. Well, we get a crit on the first one. 30% defense and stun on attack is aim. Bleeding! No. No thank you at all. I like how it's a Slayer weapon and you're going to bleed walkers to death. Don't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. The right one, are we going to get stunned? It's so beautiful to see stun when you see it on a weapon. It just looks so good. It just looks good, like just to see the word stun. I remember when I first saw that. If anyone remembers, way back to one of my first ever streams, and I got stun claws on Shiva in one of my first ever streams. Oh, the feeling. That's crazy. I'll take it. I'll take it. Gotta love it. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna probably AP on attack that. I don't need to make a defensive weapon. I've got one already. Let's lock that. I guess it's that one. Yeah. And the other one I'll reset. Stun on attack, boys and girls. Stun on attack. Got to love it. I'm going for I think I'm going for. We got this as well, guys. I was so happy to get it. Rarely ever use her, but to get a perfect weapon, I'm really happy. It looks sick as well. I love the way her weapon looks, like the pattern and stuff on it. Clementine's savage revolver. Clementine was a savage, without a doubt. Not as a person, but those responses. Oh god, I need to reset that weapon one day. Okay. Is that it? No, that's the one we were saying. That's the one we were saying. Booyah! Bruh! Bruh! GG. Nice, nice. I've been trying to get stun on defense for a month and still haven't gotten it yet. That's my first attempt at stun on attack in ages. I used to do this thing where I used to mix up. Like, if I wasn't getting what I wanted, I used to just mix it up a little bit. I didn't try and force stuff too much. How long have I got to wait for my stuff? 23 minutes. 20 past 8. Okay. See what else I can get through. Let's complete this roadmap while I can just chat to you guys at the same time. Nice and easy. Very cool weapon. Yeah, it looks really nice. It's weird, she didn't really use a pistol in the game. So it's kind of weird that she's got one in this. But, yeah. Season 3, Season 4 Clementine. Probably my favourite Clementine designs. I loved her with, like, the puffer jacket and shotgun. She only had it for, like, half an episode. But it was such a cool design, like, look. And obviously Clementine shotguns in the 4-star weapon well. You know I want that. You know I want that. Just pulled Michonne's Wakizashi. So I try for 35% attack and huge AP attack. What's the other buff? Is that the one where it's 20% AP? She's got, there's so many Michonne's like swords basically. So many. She's a woman of many swords. My head hurts. That's not good. Drink water. Drink water. Hello there, .jpg. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, .jpg. Plus 20 AP. It's random, right? It's the fast weapon. Is it random AP or is it to self? I think it's the one that's to self, right? If it's to self, you might want to try and build it for a character to just be really offensive. I mean, the downside you've got is no one it can really go in the hands of where they'll be making use of it right now. So that could be like a long-term weapon, but I mean, having it as an aggressive weapon is not a bad idea. So yes, the 35% attack and AP on attack would be good. Gave Clementine shotgun 35% HP, huge AP on attack since I already have 2 defensive Empire guns. Isn't 35% HP, huge AP on attack defensive anyway? HP's defensive, bruv. Unless you mean defense. Unless you mean that, yeah. I mean, I kind of see HP as being nicer in a lot of circumstances. Especially like there are characters like flat amounts of defense I think works nicer than flat amounts of HP. Because 650 HP is nice, but it's not that big a deal, whereas 650 defense like stacks with defense, how much it negates already. Clem and Glenn's pistol are the best looking pistols in the game, in my opinion. Oh, this is taking a while. My man, in Spain we say JPG. Just JPG. Not JPEG. Let me look at my weapons. I think the pistol that I like a lot is Sandy's. I'll break out in song if we're not careful. Clem's looks awesome though, but Sandy's was what I think one of my very first legendary weapons. It doesn't look spectacular, I'm not gonna lie, but it was one of my first. I've got a lot of bias here. One of my first legendary weapons, so I was really happy to get that one. In terms of just like how it looks, I think there is another one that's pretty good. Conrad's looks nice. I might not have it on this region. This one, when it's legendary, it's on my other region. It looks so nice. This pistol when it's legendary. It goes gold on the top and stuff. Looks awesome. Okay, let me just see how much longer I've got to attack. 7 hours. Okay. Okay, tomorrow's endurance. Draft is domination. Tank squad is going to be domination, and then the last one is it just? Oh, it's trait mania. Oh, it's like it's not bad, but it's not great, you know. Yeah. Okay. Let me just complete this roadmap. You can just get messed up by forgetting the new traits, basically. GBZ'd. I meant Def. Long Machone's rifle, 30% huge impair, and Lee's shotgun down. Ah, yeah, I get you. No, I get you. I still haven't got a impair on attack weapon. Kind of want to get one, bro. I got Tyrese LMG just sitting there uncrafted, no clue what to put on it. I've got the same. I've got one as well. I think I'm just going to make it AP on attack and put a defensive stat on there. HPR defense, I'm not sure. I kind of miss an extra defensive impair weapon, I think. I don't think I've got any offensive. Oh no, I've got one, I lie. I've got one offensive with 40% attack. I kind of love Trait Mania just because yellow is strong against reds and Wayland's just Rex. Stat weapon for Magna, yep. Stat weapon is always a good one to go with. I kind of love Trait Mania. I just can't. That's the only one I can really remember. Yeah, no, the only one I can really remember is tough, destroy fast. It's like getting their own back. That's it. After that, I can't really remember. I already got a stat weapon for Magna. No reason to make a second. Unless you've got a command, like command's good with stat weapons. Or anyone you want to utilize the active of as a primary over. Like, did you have a Douglas, and did you have Douglas weapon like with AP on attack, because if you had it with AP on attack, you might want to mix it up. You know, have a stat weapon for Douglas. I think stat weapons for Douglas work really nice. So with Headhunter, save coins to pull for Hengen. It's up to you if you like him. I'd say he'd be a primary 5-star to get because he's got crosshairs on his. Like if they release him with it, the items of his within free to play, I would say you want to try and get him as a 5-star ascendable to 6-star, and just get him out really defensively. And his crosshairs are really powerful, like more powerful than normal. Like this is his 6-star, right? I think he is attacking because they think, oh no, he's not. He's not even that offensive. He's only got 2.5k attack. That's really low. That's like to put that into perspective. That's lower than Romanov by 200, and Romanov's got really bad attack stat as a 6-star. So he hasn't got very good attack stat. So they have actually geared him, like I'm doing air quotes here, correctly to make him powerful. Because you shouldn't make him offensive. You should just make him defensive. Like you can get him up to like 3k defense, 3k HP base with combat mods without leader bonus. The only thing I look at this character and I go like it's a real disappointment is his active skill. I think isn't very good. Like personally, they give crit on the weapon because I guess they're not sure. I guess they assume like most people want crit. I guess, but most people would. You want to hit that Headhunter. Yeah, even as a 6-star non-S class, he's good. His rush is okay. But it's mainly the specialist skill that you're looking at. Just like yes, he's going to be S class as well, by the way. Yeah. Like this is just his 6-star. His S class comes out later on. And I think the S class has 1,000 bleed for 5 turns, so it does 5,000 damage, and he gains 60% AP on his active rather than 35%. I think everything else stays the same. I'm fairly certain everything else stays the same. And obviously his stats massively boost. Command with Amber is very nice too. So with Headhunter, I've been running Camilla, Wayland, Gabe, Harper, Victor. He's just me on the stream, just die. It's fine for me. It's looking good from my end. I can still see it running on YouTube. Wow, 60% AP gain on active is OP. Yeah, it is pretty strong. I mean, it means that he's guaranteed to get mega crit on his rush. And his rush can crit, but it's not doing that much damage. 300% is not that much. But I don't like... I would have preferred it if it was like... If he controlled someone first and then had 60% AP gain. But he gives himself crit. I guess it's to guarantee the specialist skill a bit better. But yeah, personally, I prefer control on a bleed team. Nope. No, it was me. I got my phone call and paused that. No worries. Thank you if you've hit the like button today, guys. I'm going to do it for the first time. Please hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. It does help my streams. It's free. It helps my streams. It helps my videos. If you're someone who regularly hits the like buttons on my videos when I release them, thank you so much. It does help me on YouTube. It helps every YouTuber. That's how we grow. Like button getting smashed. Subscribe button getting smashed. All that goodness. appreciate it if you are one of the people who's already hit that button. And if you're just about to, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just waiting for my season store, league store to reset, which is like less than 10 minutes away. Then we're going to open mods, and I'm going to switch Ruru on the region. I mean, they're giving S-Class tunes holes in their kits on purpose to not make them unbeatable. Yeah, for sure. And obviously, these are the first S-Class characters, so they're going to be kind of average long term. I mean, they're giving them out for free, guys. Like, the best one so far, who doesn't seem to have too much of a, like, everything seems to work, except his leader skill is, it's got some weaknesses, is Raulito. Like, as much as there's bleed on there and it looks nice, he doesn't do much else for the people who he's got on his team. Like, there's not much, you know, there's no defensive stat, no offensive stat, it's just AP on attack, like, it's just a boost to hitting those rushes, which you don't really need in a bleed team, so there is that. And that's why I see a lot of people use him as a secondary character. Sacrifice what? It's a lot of bleed, to be honest. Isn't it 1800s on his S-Class? Yeah, 1800 bleed. You sacrifice that per character as well on a defense team, which is pretty mad. Codell all-knowing, just be aware your comments are being tracked by YouTube because you're swearing in them. YouTube will track that in the future, so just easier if you don't drop F-bombs in your comments. Yeah, me and Mr. E were debating on Rolito just before stream started. Yeah, I mean, he's got potential. I could still probably use him. If I had Jiafeng, I'd pick him up definitely. The synergy between them two makes sense. That works really well. I told him to swap Erica and Raulito because he was using Raulito as lead. Yeah. Unless you've got a really like buffed out team around him, or you could, unless you've got someone who can get defense stats up really quickly, like I don't. Oh wait, I was like, you could effectively have SR Zeke on his team, but SR Zeke would just get mashed. So if you had Bruce Allen Cooper and a command, you could get Bruce Allen Cooper to rush turn 2 commands, and then suddenly the stats are fine. Stat wise, it's going to be good. That could work, and Bruce Allen Cooper's got control in his neutralize. He was trying to do too much, yeah. So yeah, I think the only way you can have Raulito lead is if you go for a proper pure bleed team, you know, like 2 lacerators. I mean, someone posted a video on my Discords the other day where they had Raulito leads and just autoed down some defense team. It was only an Eric team, but they had 2 JFNs, and that's where it works. If you've got that character with them. But if, yeah, having old characters return, Codell, it would be cool. I don't think Michelle's too OP to bring back now. That S class is kind of done. Sorry, 6 stars are kind of done. I would say that what they could do is a lot of the areas of the game, like arenas, has no dupes allowed, so having 2 of her doesn't really give you that much of a benefit. They could do that in raids and stuff. I think people would complain. Moon, your typo of Raulito's name is actually tilting me. Oh god, my brain is like, why is he doing that? It's no big deal, it's just in my head I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, setting something up. In the raid, will be a second. Just one more time. Bro, I'm a terrible speller. I don't know how to spell it unless I look. And the reason I always remember is because a footballer or soccer player was called Raul, which is R-A-U-L, and this is named Raulito. Just pulled 5-star Kate. What modes and weapons should I use her on her? Mods. So I guess you meant mods. This is what I've got on mine. I went for HP just to get her HP over 2k. I believe. Watch how she hasn't got over 2k HP. She has. Over 2k HP is good because she will have to be rushed 3 times by Zachary to get killed, which is good for a 5-star, you know. And she's got tenacity, so 20%. She's like 400 HP. She gets the proc of the tenacity. I don't know if that works. I guess that doesn't really work with Zachary's. I think that's either not meant to happen or main counters tenacity. I've gone with taunt resist because she's behind the shield, and then the rest is like she can have instant control with AP drain, which is great. I love the fact that AP drain is there because even a character with no control can have control. I think they need to do some more mods, like just bring in some more mods. I legit think they would do well if they brought in a mod that did this. I would probably put it on one of my characters just because it's useful. Like they could do an event where they have a limited time. Oh, this would be sick. Like, how can I come up with an idea like this just sitting like this? Jesus, I hate myself sometimes. Imagine they did a limited time event, guys. That was like a 1 week or 2 week event. You complete the event, and you get to pick one of 4 mods, and it's an auxiliary mod. You only get to get one of them, and it's a one-off mod, like defense down mod, attack down mod, like, you know, stuff that isn't in Orc slot. Something that's good, you know. Like this guy's rush, defense down, but on a mod, but just to 1, and it's just a one-time thing. And then spenders could potentially get 2 or 3, or all of them if they wanted to spend for all of them. That'd be such a good event, like just for a side thing. Wouldn't have to be anything special. It'd be like pick your side, but just for a mod. I don't know. For me, that sounds interesting at least. How many cones do you need to get Priya? 4,000 to get the 5-star ascendable, but you need to get 2 of them, so you need 8,000. And then I think it's another 2,000 to get 6-star once you've got the 2 5-stars. Yeah, 2,000 more to get, and the 2 6-stars maxed out to get the S-Class. So total you need 10,000. S-Class mods is coming. It's going to be hard to see where they could really go with S-Class mods without just increasing the base percentage. Like the base percentage, when I say that, I mean, let's go to mod management. Like you see on resistances, like stun resist here, has 39 to 75%. They can make a platinum one that has 50 to 75, but they've sold perfect mods. And I think you should never sell things that are pre-loaded like that, personally. But they've already done it, so it's too late. Like I know they did it because they wanted to make money, but preloaded mods is not good. Preloaded anything that comes, like if they sold a perfect weapon that was already fully upgraded, I think that would be bad, you know. And that's exactly the same thing as the preloaded mods. Okay, we're 20 past. So we should be good soon. On a roll is so good. On a roll is awesome. I think on a roll is good for defense teams even. Like on a roll is what they probably were wanting Berserker to turn into, but Berserker turned out to be trash. Because like Indomitable is probably one of the better defensive stats, specialist skills to have as a defensive character. But Berserker is terrible as an offensive character and a defensive character. The only reason they made it kind of work was because people with it have taunts. That's the only way they've kind of made it work. Okay, that's about all the goodness. Yeah, I'll keep buying these, I guess. Oh boy. I'll keep buying them. But maybe one day we'll get to use those cans. I think I need these. I think I need those. I'm not really sure. I should probably go through my stock and see what I'm low stock on. So I've got quite a lot of stuff. I can buy next season's character straight away. I've got Camilla and Rick already. I'm going to buy Monica if I don't pull her between now and the end of the season. Which it means I'm probably going to get her from there because the likeliness of pulling is very small. Once you go deeper, you get a deeper roster. He will fall off as far as usefulness goes, but for the time being, I think, yeah. I mean, I've seen him used. If you're talking about Marlon, well, he's actually been pretty decent. Like, there was a stream where he was hitting a bit too hard. Like, it was questionable why he was hitting that hard. It was my last war stream. It's behind a defensive leader. Only had like 3.5k attack or something, or 4k attack, and he was hitting Krista for like 6k or something. He was one-shotting her. I was just like, don't matter. I'm meant to be opening those. I was like, it doesn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. So sometimes it seems like you can get some weird shenanigans going on with him. More scrap. We've got some Typhoon crates. No big deal here. I think this is I'm gonna open it. Okay, that's good. It's the war bag. Might have some war crates. I think I might have opened them all. 100% certain. Oh, there's some battle chests. See if we can get any of those keys. Or elite character tokens. Yeah. I haven't got many elite character tokens for my end of the month pools yet. I got 3. Oh, we just got 3 in a row. Oh my god. I'll take it. I love opening some elite character tokens, even though you can't get anything spectacular from it really. It's always fun. Another one. Just got 5. Okay. When you get more elite character tokens than basic tokens. What's going on? Okay, we got some keys. That's 6. Let's try and keep track. Some more keys. More keys. More keys. Just got 3 keys in a row as well. 7 elite character tokens. Can't complain there. I think I've got 10 pool now at the end of the month, which is nice. 10 pool's good. Red kites. Give me red kites. Give me red kites. Give me the red kites. Oh my god. I just got done. Just got done horrid. Ultra red, yeah. I run through this pretty quick. Oh, nothing. Trainers. Epic gear. Okay, I might open these. I think this is all radios and stuff. I think once I get an S class to maxed out and I actually do use my veteran kick rings on them, I'm going to be running through this gear as well, real quick. Romap bundle. Daily mission rewards. Okay. Any guesses on the gold mods, guys? Any guesses? I don't think I have too many side mods. There weren't too many mods in tournament rewards this week. Diamond or platinum mods would be cool. Not just specific base stat upgrades, but new mods only obtainable with that tier. Ron was really great tune when he dropped, but that's because of his weapon. Yeah, his weapon was mainly... No, the Berserker was just like... Okay, Anna on the other hand was pretty bad from the start raid-wise. I don't know, Anna was kind of underrated. I think most people just didn't see her as that good, but she hit really hard. When I did get her, I fully upgraded her weapon. I used her in like Faction Assault, and she was hitting so hard. So hard. I mean, he's still going to have usage, just, I mean, as far as a Gen 1 percentage based DPS is usefulness. Yeah, same with every character. How many elite character tokens? I got 7 there, random. It's only a 2% chance of getting a decent tune. I mean, I prefer a 5-star from elite character tokens. Crit on attack set, JLo. Okay, crit on attack set. Attack on defense, crit chance, yeah. Attack on defense. Maim resist. Taunt resist on crit. Don't really want crit set, gonna be honest. Oh my god. Well, you do get main resist. This, I think that's what? 10% mystery bags here? The mod box from the dailies. This is pretty low percentage for gold, so just getting a gold, I have to be, you know, fairly happy, I guess. Defense on crap. Okay. Another gold. Okay, that's not too bad. I prefer it to be defense set or HP set though. 2 golds from the mystery boxes, not too bad. Okay, we've got 4 guaranteed golds and 4 50/50s. So open the 50/50s. Damage. Attack while impaired. Hey, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Attack on attack, HP on defense, taunt resist on defense. I'll take them Take them. Okay, that last one wasn't too bad. I've got tons of them most likely, but at least it works. Attack on defense. Okay, we'll open the one on the far left first. Hey! Hey! Nice call, J-Lo. Nice call. Crit chance on attack set. How do you know this? How did you know? Nice work. Okay, that's actually a nice one as well. Crit damage on attack set. The reason that's good is because there are some characters that can kind of utilize crit set and attack set, whereas this basically means they get both. Because you're going to get the crit set as the auxiliary mod, and there aren't that many good auxiliary mods for offensive characters, so that one works pretty well. That one is not a great one. Reflect damage on attack set. But this one, I just got 4 attack set mods. I just got 4 attack set mods. I'm gonna actually upgrade that one. It's all down to like the rolls you can get on that sort of mods. I don't think I've got too many stun resist mods left over on attack set, so I'm happy enough to get attack set mods. Okay, come on, give me a good roll. Go. 9%, not bad, not bad. Next out the gate. Next out. Give me a good roll. Give me a good roll, please. 4.5. Okay, I have to do singles because it won't let me do a full. Yeah. Don't let me spend too much here. Don't make me spend all of it. I know it's not many rolls. I'm only going to get 8 or 9, but you hate seeing the mod on 14. Last go. Oh, we got 4% at the end. I would have preferred to have waited and got a high percentage. Ah, damn. I mean, it's better than the silver can be. I think 47.5. And maybe a silver can be around that. It's just a bit better. Than, it's like the best ever silver you're gonna see. But it's not a very good gold. It's only like 8% into gold. Wait, how's it only 8% into gold? Oh, because 39 is the minimum rolls, which is like 3 or 4%. Yeah, that makes sense. What is the minimum rolls on a resist? The minimum rolls on a resist. Let me go to 3. So you're definitely going to get 30% from normal rolls. 39. So I've only got 8% or 8.5% over the base. That's sad. When it could potentially be 75%, so you can get, what's that? 36% from rolls. And I got 8%. That's sad. Sad. I think we all kinds of done in this region. So I don't think there's anything I need to do here. So I'm going to switch a roo. Got some weapons and stuff on my other region. I'm going for splash damage on this region. I forgot about mods. I don't max them. Come back to a tune like. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Let me just hit faction onslaught quickly. In a way it's good. In a way it can be good though. Because you can see that and be like, your character's gonna get stronger still. That makes sense. Whereas if I don't, I still would attack it over the others. If you get what I mean, like your character's still going to get stronger. Why did it give it to her? Oh, she got a rush anyway. They should have given it to her. That's annoying. Full rush. EP gain from active. Damn you! Took me ages to get splash damage. Maggie drops while I'm streaming. I don't think they do Maggie the same night as they would do an S-Class. They don't want to detract from S-Class promos. Maggie would be next week if she dropped. That's my guess anyway. GP's in chat. Confirmed by lockdown on stream. Two of him. Yeah, I suppose that's true, but normally I don't realise it's till mod day when I'm doing total mod weight. Okay, that's awkward. that's a little awkward. Legit though, that's GB to a T. I know, right? Oh god. I wish there was a kill tracker in this game. You can see how many kills certain characters have got and stuff. Bronze mods. Okay, that's those attacks done. I'm done in this region on that as well, so I'm gonna choose cakes again. 300s. I think I'm a little bit closer in this region. Not by much. I like to get the 5-star. Like 50 more or something, or 85 more. I think I was at 1,000 in the other region. Not really sure. Okay, done them. Can't do this. Okay, need to run through this. He also told me we weren't friends when I showed him what I pulled. Bloodline splash damage, attack down on Cresta is insane good. Yeah, for now. It's kind of like collateral for now is really good. Like, basically exactly the same situation. When S-Class is everywhere, you're not going to be using splash damage on Cresta. And collateral is not going to be like so hype later on. Do you think... Oh, actually, it isn't a thing. Do you know if splash damage makes people gain AP? Not sure if particular weapons have a better chance at being upgraded with a specific tier upgrade, something like this. Kalat gives AP, yeah, but splash damage. Okay, it does. Okay. I don't. There are some people that, you know, when something's not provable, there'll always be some people who theorize that things can happen. Sure, it could happen, but there's nothing to base that theory on in terms of like, other than it's just like we don't know otherwise. Scopely have come out and said no, but it's whether you would believe that or not. So again, at what point would you believe otherwise? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. Like personally, I've been really lucky on getting stun on defense on a particular weapon. I don't think that weapon you've got more chance of getting stun on defense on. Like someone on the forum said, they think that getting stun on defense on Desert Eagles is more likely, but it's like also kind of like what I was talking about before, where people were saying about pulling at a certain time of day, you've got more chance of getting a character. More people craft stun on defense on Desert Eagles, so it's more likely that you're going to see more of them. It's just simple as that. If I said tomorrow at 6 PM UK time is the time that everyone should pull, because that's how pulls work, you know. Someone's probably going to get a 6-star, but it doesn't mean that I'm right. I'd be right if everyone got a 6-star, but not if one person did. We actually did that a couple of times in my Upson faction, where we pulled like a 1 pull at the same time. It sometimes worked. Just like someone got it. And as a faction, that's kind of cool, because you can like be like, yeah, someone's going to get stronger, basically, which is kind of cool. Because you're putting 300 pulls if you do a 10 pull. So someone's most likely going to get that character. I prefer a singular controlled attack with my Krista. Got stun, attack, and defense on her weapon. Stun, you got attack and defense. And I want to be rushing as often as possible with Krista, man. Her rush is so good. Splash just kind of makes her dual spec tune at the moment. It's all because the splash damage is basically collapse on basics, and waste not is there for the rushes. Yeah. Well, look, it's an RNG based game. Yeah, we can overthink it, but you never know what these types of games are hiding behind the scenes. I probably don't have. It's not as overly intricate as people seem to think, though. I remember, like, once upon a time, people thought that what you pulled from gear crates, like that you got from war and stuff, was based on gear you already had, and you know, unfortunately, this theory was kind of pushed by some creators as well. Like, I don't know, there was nothing to prove it was the truth. It was just a rage mechanic. It's not how I try and gain views and stuff on YouTube. It's not my style. War inside knowledge. Yeah, it was just a little thing like we did every now and again. It was generally 1 to 10 pulls, you know. If we all put it at the same time, someone's gonna get it. It did actually work majority of the time, but it's just because you did so many pulls. Don't want Krista being a glass cannon with all that attack. Because she's in S class, she's already more defensive than most defensive 6 stars. She's got like 3k HP, which is insane, and like 1.5k defense, which isn't too bad. Although it might be higher now that she's tier 2 for me. You're giving Man on the Moon congrats. He's putting 5 stars and 6 stars non-stop. I watched another temple of his and he got like a 5-star and 6-star. Right? I do pulls and get nothing. Where's lockdowns? Where's lockdown pulls? I don't even get stuff in my end of month pulls these days. That last Ascendance video, like 25 or 30 ascends, 0 ascendables. I was just gutted. I was absolutely gutted. I might have another Ascendance video though soon. Hopefully I can get something, but damn. No luck on that Ascendance video at all. Except with the 4 stars. I was happy with the 4 stars, but that's messed up. Okay, it didn't give me my rewards. Please pop up with rewards. Please pop up with rewards. I beg thee to pop up with rewards. I'm gonna do it on the home screen. Can you give me my rewards? So I don't think it's in here. I mean, that might be enough. That might be what I mode. This happened the other day as well, where it just wasn't showing me what rewards I was meant to get. No, it's not enough. Oh wait, I need the left ones. Let me just hit the raids. James kicks her butt. If you wanted to stay alive, like this is my Krista. She's got 2k defense and 3k HP. If you want her to stay alive, just give her a defense mod. So she'll have 2.6k defense and 3. But she's just so tanky. That's a tanky character on a defense team. Like what she can do on attack is insane. You definitely need AP. Like 100% need AP. To get a 4th turn rush on this character is a waste. You have to have AP bonus on the attack. Because you would definitely need a 3rd turn rush. I reflect here, I could kill her, so I better be careful with that. Now I can rush. I could actually... Wait, who's the pain split between? Oh, okay, that's a shame. Because I could have potentially... I mean, I still potentially could. Try and kill 3 people. I think I did. Ah, oh, damn it. I didn't. Pain split. Ah, oh, damn, that's a shame. If he would have pain split with someone on the other side, it would have worked. It's sad that after using Harper as a T4 level 1 6-star with weapon non-upgraded, I'd rather not play Onslaught at all without her, since she's in You Got Lucky for faction. She is still, even right now, legit. What happened? Was that AP downed? I think I was. I think I got the AP downed. No, I used to hate Yvette. Her hill was so mad. Once upon a time. I mean, it still is. Look at that. It's a pretty crazy amount of healing. We start the game. Yeah. I'll do it if it continues. I get that too when switching regions. Michelle and Wait and give her AP. I mean, if you want to do it like that, it's up to you. Like I went to go hit Onslaught and realised her and Krista Krista in there as well. Oof. Oh, bellyache. The text on Eric's active is just so small. Did you see it? You might not have seen it. Yvette is amazing on attack. Yvette, I think Yvette is pretty decent all round. I do actually have her on my other region, I think. I'm not sure, not certain. It looked like Eric shot Violet in the back of the head there. I mean, I know she didn't, but it did look like that. And then Eris, Eris is an annoying character just because, like, if you don't get her weapon upgraded, then it's like, yeah. She's kind of useless. She's at like level 90 or something, and doing those high level minions is a pain. 3-turn focus is no joke, even if it's only 3 turns. Yeah, the 3 turns, like you say. Just saw something. Had to smile a little bit. She used her active to give herself focus when she already had focus. I know it does defense down as well, it's just the auto button can be so annoying sometimes. Just throw in the Zachary, no defense leaders. Yeah, still gonna work, isn't he though? What? She got a rush. She got taking damage on her weapon and lead. So she's not got damage, she doesn't. That was mad. Is he going on his weapon? I hate AP on defense, it's just so annoying. Yeah, AP when taking damage. I hate ya. Okay. We get them from the crates, right? I'll open those crates quickly because we can get the bonus stuff from it. Ease things. Could potentially get some cones and keys, but might not get enough. I think I only needed 200. Yeah, I just don't think it popped up, so I think I got the stuff I was meant to get. Dante is epic. I'd only have him on my baby region. Yeah, he's Gen 1, that's the only issue with him, pretty much. You can get quite a few more cakes in this region. How many more? Just got 100, so I've got 1,200 nearly. I can get another 500. Not too bad. S11 plus soon, nice. Nice. Okay. Let's claim all this stuff in here. 11 minutes. Alright. Gone through the Jinxi. It's got 50 of this energy, but still not enough. In Gen. I did actually complete this. I think I did this half asleep. It's probably not worth doing this roadmap. You don't get very good. And none of this stuff's good, except the war can maybe. A really overpriced roadmap, energy-wise. But I always used to personally complete every single roadmap that popped up, but because we get so many now, I'm being a little bit more like, yeah, this roadmap's not very good, and this one's terrible. Like, you're spending 16 energy for a radio that no one uses. 3-star Brady. 15 energy for one of these, but I'm pretty sure you can get them in here. Not in this one, but the one that comes up every week for less energy. I don't know. I don't know. Picked up 6-star vet from Supply Depot. Pretty good. Nice. So I have a feeling they aren't gonna give us a new war wheel until after the 30-day box. Maybe. It makes no difference to me, like, because I had all the characters, it just would have been a Benny. So it's just like, yeah. Would have been nice, but no big deal. The 5-star symbol, yeah, I get what you meant. I don't mind picking up characters from the depot that are like outdated. I picked up a Larry recently and stuff, just because, like, fan favorite characters, if that makes sense. I like Telltale. I'm not much of a Larry fan, to be fair, but he's a Telltale character all the same. See, I need the BAC, but I rolled the dice. Yeah, I got every single character on that one in the end. I got Cole on this region. I got Cole and BAC on the first 2 pulls that I did on this region. Like, it was a 90-day wheel, and in the first 2 pulls I did, I got that. And then I did get Jeremiah on one of the regions, and I apparently didn't have him, but I don't think I'd really use him. Really didn't want a 4th Cole, yeah. I didn't get any dupes like that. I got Vincent. I had heard of like horror stories of some people pulling like 3 Vincents. Like, oh, that's terrible. Hope they, I don't know. If they do a new war wheel, I hope they just figure out a way that stops people from. I mean, stash would be the way to go, but. I gotta say this, although I wasn't an LRA fan, he got done dirty. I don't know. He had a heart attack, so he could have turned in that small place with them. He could have turned. Got 3 cars, yeah. I even went to my other regions and pulled with the 3 pulls. Bruce Allen Cooper, yeah. The bald guy with neutralize. He's actually a pretty decent character. When he was first released, I wasn't really too enthralled by him, but he was ahead of his time effectively. So I don't think he would have been pulled too heavily at the time. But he's good for world map and good for SR and stuff regardless. Stat boost, 6-star, basically a 6-star SR Zeke, but not as good as SR Zeke, but just with better stats. Okay, that's that done. Okay, I'm going to pull my weapons while we wait for a little longer on this timer. How much do we have to wait? 6 minutes or so. Left or right on the weapons, guys? Left or right? He's actually quite good. He's good for everything else except what I think he was designed for. I think he was designed for a defense team character, but he's not a very good defense team character. I think he's a better attack team character on like certain control bleed teams, and he's good for world map and stuff like that. He's not very good on defense from what I've seen at least. Left, right, guys. Left, right on the weapons. I think they're both splash damage, but left or right? Which one do I do first? I wanted Carl so bad. Every time I pulled on him, I got another Carl. Should have pulled on Carl. So you're missing out. I think BAC and SRZ are about the same as far as how good they are, just slightly different utility use. I kind of would... I mean, SRZ's better stat boost and a heal. What does Bruce Allen Cooper give? I think I had to max him. He was very close to being maxed anyway, but I had to max him for the collection. He just gives AP down, right? Yeah. I mean, AP down's nice. And he does damage. Like, I would sacrifice that damage for a heal, 100%. Couldn't you guys? I would sacrifice. I mean, 50%, 50% isn't too bad. I thought it was 40-40. He does only last 2 turns, where I think Zeke's last 4, so... And Zeke's got a much faster rush as well. Okay, left, left, right, 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 left. 3 of each, guys. 3 of each. Left or right. Need 2 more lefts or 2 more rights. Oh, no, wait. We need 1 more right, because... Oh, Bloodline already said it, yeah. So it's 2 more lefts or 2 more rights. Whichever one gets the 5 first, guys. Whichever one gets the 5 first. His confuse is no joke, and him having neutralize is awesome. Yeah, I mean, him having control on his active is great. Remember when I wanted him for from this new war wheel and got 2 Vincents and 1 Carl dupe, of course. What do you think about the new yellow 6-star? I think he's really strong. His specialist skill is really good. His specialist skill is really good. It's more powerful than decap anyway. 1 more right, 2 more lefts, guys. Type in chat, left or right. Which one do you want me to open first? They're both exactly the same weapon. Oh, someone asked earlier what I think is the nicest looking pistol. This one. I think that looks really nice. That one looks sick. That one's nice. I've got quite a few pistols on this region actually. Not doesn't want that looks too great, does it? Okay, I'll go with right first because it got 4. No one wants to say left or right. It's good. We'll go with right first. And Nosing comes in. I opened it too early. I should have waited for you to say it and then it would have been fine. No crit. No crit this time around. We need a crit on the left one now, please, L. Oh, I hate you, L. I hate you so much. Unbelievable. I hate this guy. Oh boy. How long we got on this? 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna just go to the bathroom, guys, while this is waiting to finish. I'm gonna run this world map. I haven't actually got a team to run it on this region, I don't think. Like, safely. I don't think my crit team is set up to do it. Because I mean, I should be okay, right? I should be okay. I'll take a shield if there is one. Yeah, I'll just take a shield. I'll be back in 2 seconds, or like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back, guys. So my league store should be refreshed now. It looks like I survived this. It looks like I survived it. Very nice. Okay. League store. Wait, what? What's going on here then? We'll switch away and then switch back. That was really weird. Try splash damage on. No, splash damage on a Desert Eagle. I want damage. I don't want defense. That's the thing. Like, if I got splash damage on the Desert Eagle, it doesn't necessarily mean what you said is correct. It's like a one-off thing. It's you'd have to do it hundreds of times to really get a good idea of it. Okay, come on, be fixed now. Don't know what that was about, that was really weird. Taking ages to buy these though. The faction level up starting. That's cool. I'm not sure. I don't think I've got. You got Luckies. Oh, actually, I think I have. Don't think they're that big though. In this region, I don't think I've got anything running. Doesn't look like it. No, you got Lucky's resetting in 7 hours. But this is where I've got tons of bennies left. Okay. We gon' open the mods. Open everything. What's up, Invisinerds? What's up, Jamie? So I was AFK a little bit. Anything nice here? No. I think I've got some crates somewhere. Some battle chests. Here we go. But we've got loads of elite character tokens on the other region, like 7. Oh, we haven't got too many to open here. Oh yeah, we do get one there. And 2. Give me red kites. Hey. Give me red kites. Hey. Give me the red kites. Boo. Boo. I've got a few of those. I'll hold on to those. I think we just got some epic gear. I think the bonus bag is from the roadmap. Yeah. Could get black flags in those. Roadmap bundle. Don't think there's anything too spectacular you can get in these. It's a bit of a bonus. Daily reward crate. Lilith. Okay. Okay, the rest are mods. That doesn't look like I've got anything that can't get over gold. I said that one. So any predictions, guys, on the mods? Any predictions? Anyone want to put predictions? I know I need some more. Yeah, the velvet cakes are weird. Like, they're really good if you've got a character. If you don't have the character, and it's just like they're actually bad. I said this before. I think they just need to put more of an accessible character in there. Like they could put an old League's character in there. Like who was last? Like Shiva, for instance. Could put Lacerator Shiva in there. Purgatory line chat. Is that people trying to chat in the chat where they're not supposed to chat? Use the 1k and got 3.2k coins. Nice, nice. I managed to get Mercer and Bruce Allen Cooper, and I got 2.2k of whatever I wanted to use for. Tempted by Amber, but resisted. Nah, Amber's not that great anymore. I don't use her. Like, she's not that great. She's countered too easily. She's good against lower end factions and world map and stuff like that, but not ready for war. Stun resist on defense. Death on HP, HP on defense, attack on attack, taunt resist on crit, taunt resist on attack. HP on defense, attack versus tough. Okay, we're gonna open the ones where it's like barely any chance of getting golds. We did get 2 on the other region though, to be fair. Nothing just yet. Attack on attack. Some bronze though. Okay, no golds. Okay, we got 5 gold mods, 4 50/50s. Crit on crit. Did someone say that? Crit on crit. Then you also get Amber collection luck. Is there an Amber collection? I don't think I had enough velvet. Thing is, defense against frost. Okay, these are 100%. I'll start with the left hand ones. Attack on crit. Attack on attack. Attack crit chance on. Oh no, crit chance on crit. Nice, Bloodline called that one. Crit on crit. I thought someone did. Attack on crit. Someone didn't know. That's a terrible mod. Thank you. HP on HP. Oh man, you poor fellow. You poor fellow. You have HP everywhere except HP on HP. Burn on attack, on defense, and oh, I thought that was the stun resist on defense there. That was gonna be JLo's call, but nah. Burn resist, no thank you very much. No thank you very much. Yeah, I got 2 of the crates on this region. What are these? I've got loads of these. Where did these come from? How many of those have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $41 of those crates. So that means I could get 1,400 of blue keys or ice creams.
probably get Priya, you know, like right now for 6-star, but I mean, I almost definitely could. Yeah, that's the one I got from BAC. I need to make a decision. I'm probably gonna go with more of a range team on this region because I've got Krista. So it makes sense from yeah, it must have been from specials. But I didn't think I had so many. It's like 40. It's crazy. Okay. Let's just chill. I don't say def on def and HP on HP because I think double down mode are worse than HP down. You think they're worse? I double down a lot because I do the opposite with the weapon so that I have balanced overall a lot of the time. They're from the 6-star territories. Yeah, I know where they're from. I just didn't realize I had that many. It's crazy. I thought I had like 10 or 15. Only tunes I actually doubled down on are tunes like Harper or Cowware. So if it's just if you've got let's say Eric as a leader, 40-40 leads, and you give him a weapon defensive. You can only go one way: the weapon defensive or HP, right? Defense or HP. The other mods you're gonna have to double down on pretty much to get the same sort of bonus. I'm not saying no, good is the worse. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Right, let's check out my defense team. Just your run-of-the-mill defense team. If we ever get there. I doubled down on stats there. I did there as well because I went up. Like, see, his HP and his defense are like identical because I went with defense on his weapon, so I had to double down his stats to get the HP up. Didn't hear. I think it's because one of her stats is much lower. Because I went with both. This weapon's a stat weapon, obviously. I doubled down here because HP is much better on shields than defense. Because they get a massive bonus of massive defense bonus when they defend. I don't know, I think I used both. I probably used double down a little bit more. More HP than defense. I mean, that counters main. It's only good on, that's good on 5 stars. Or 6 stars, whatever. Like 5 stars that aren't 6 stars. But there are only like 2 or 3 characters that are main, you know? Not much more, but like 500 to 750. Yeah. Did you check out the 28 weeks later music compared to RTS? No, I didn't. But I have actually seen 28 weeks later. I don't think it's. I mean, it might be like the same instruments. Yeah, if you link it on my Discords in the music section and just tag me, I'll check it out. Steve, thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for the love. Appreciate it. Glad you like my videos, man. I think a lot of people go like there's certain string instruments because they can be made to sound quite eerie. My double down mods go on my tunes that are like territory team tunes on one team, that kind of stuff. I always preferred the defensive stats to be quite balanced. You take less overall damage that way as well. Like, if you did 10 basic attacks, the average damage output, and someone had more HP than defense, or more defense than HP and balance, the character that has balance would have the most overall survivability out of all three of them, just based on basic attacks, which generally would also translate into rushes. But generally speaking, rushes hit, especially damage the ones, they hit too hard anyway, so it doesn't really matter which way your character is. Unless you've got like 4.5k, 4.5k, or 5k, 5k, you're not going to survive certain rushes. But basically leftover mods. Okay. Yeah. But they're the ones I definitely don't have many of. Like if I go to equip a character, I haven't got anything. I have a lot less. Well, I say I have a lot less, but I've got loads of defense on defense there. I guess I could just be lucky. I've got quite a few HP on HP too. I think I've just got a lot of double down stats on this region. You sometimes just get lucky, I guess. How many attack on crit set? I've got so many. You need to think of a way to utilize that set a bit better. Don't know how they could do it. Same with HP set. A lot of people see attack and defense as premium sets. I think HP set's okay. Okay, let's run this last stage of this roadmap. I've got something to open on my other region. I've got an ascend to do, I think, on this region and my other region. Oh look, have you decided what S-class to get first? Not really. I think I'm just still going to get Pete first, most likely, but I'm not going to be using my crates to get him. I'm going to wait and see what the next... I think it's going to be based on the next event character, you know? The second I know what the next event character, I'd have 3 S-class characters plus Pete that I could build a team with. Let's say the next event character was a green, for instance. I could choose Raulito doing that. If it was a fast character, that's where I'd be like, it'd be kind of hard to decide what to go for in terms of like, they're pushing... I hope they don't do this. They've done this a couple of times in the past where they don't really make proper free-to-play teams. Like Earl in this being a blue where he should have been a red or a fast, like alert or fast character. Like Stephanie in the league store, season store right now, should have been an alert character, and she would have been usable, you know, and decent. There's a tough character, it's just not needed. I might have an ascend here. Let me just check. My 6-star ascend. He's out on a scout mission. Okay. I definitely got an ascend on my other region. I remember what I've got to do. Arenas. I always forget about arenas. Still haven't set my team, right? Yeah. I'm just going to set a team like this. Not very good scores on this one. Only 3 over 4K. Okay. Plato o plomo? CHP is my most used set overall. There's no mods. I was like attacking like that I had mods. I'm actually gonna get her rush on purpose so she doesn't do her active skill. How did she do that? How did she do that? With 3k attack. This happened before where it just seemed a little bit off. And my Michelle has 4.3k attack and it doesn't make any sense still. Oh, it's because of the trait thing, maybe. I don't know. $400 points on attack. I don't know how it is. Okay, 4.5, 5.9, 5.9, 5.2, 4.6. Okay. Even that was just a random crit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anywhere near this sort of score I got in my other region. I think I'm in the same division as well, so it doesn't make any sense. Okay. Uh, 7.8. So the big question is, have you downloaded Borderlands 3? I'm level 5 with Amara right now. The game is really good. Would love to see some build content on here. Definitely never going to be any Borderlands 3 content on my YouTube here. But there could be on my Twitch in the future. There could be on my Twitch. And without mods, you just take so much damage. And I'm probably not going to play Borderlands 3 until next April, I think it is, when it gets released on Steam. It's exclusive on Epic Launcher at the moment, and I can get it for free on Steam. I'm not going to pay for it on Epic Launcher. 20th place. Probably just hang there. I'm only going for 7 entries on this region. Managed to scrape a 5th place though. Just 13 points. Extra champion ticket. Okay, we have got a Ascension on the other region. What 3 S-class characters do you have? Oh, I don't have 3. It's just like when I've got 3, I'll know. Like I'll have the character we got given as part of the event, so James or Krista. Then I'll have Pete. You know, effectively in my mind, I've got Pete. Then I can decide based on the next event S-class, if there is another event S-class, what other S-class is the most important for me. Right now, they haven't given me enough to make my decision. Rather than just, I'm just going to slowly accumulate the tokens. The reason I did claim today, I did claim the Lao Po because as a 5-star, ascendable 6-star, she's still decent, like in terms of what she does. I could take her defensive on an attack team as a 6-star, and she's just got full control, which is great. And you can't resist days. You can resist in pair, but not many teams will run in pair. So, as a side character, I need to have a command with her though. She's not very good speed-wise. Okay, I think in this region I'm ascending Axel. Am I gonna... I think I'll ascend BAC as well. I was actually going to keep Axel as a 5-star. Because it's pretty good. It's done on defense. But I've got Conrad, so that's all good. So there's 1. Yeah, I'll send him. I could get another one, you know, so it's no biggie. He's on 5-star wheel. Conrad, Ajax. Close. I was close. Okay, we can claim the stuff in the museum here. I'm annoyed with yesterday's arena. Did 12 runs. Axel. Sorry, I meant I called him the wrong name like 3 or 4 times, I think. Did I call him Axel and Conrad? Oh god. I meant Ajax, obviously. I meant Ajax. I've got a nowhere near on Axel. I haven't even got these characters like. It's not that they're close. I haven't even got them. I think I've got one of these characters. I think I've got Harden. That's it. Not the bennies, no. I need to make space, man. It has to be done. I'm good for bennies though, you know, I'm good. I'm annoyed with yesterday's arena. Did 12 runs. Okay, thanks game. Did 12 runs, winning every battle in 2 turns, 5 alive. I still came 18th because of the draws on opponents. Okay, it gave me something apparently. Yeah, it did because I'd had 9 more before. No, it's 8 more. We need a break with this arenas. I mean, it literally takes like 20 seconds. Well, it doesn't take that short. It doesn't take very long to do an arenas hit. And you can do 2 at the same time. Like, right now, the next arena starts in 20 minutes. So you could just do that and then you don't have to do another arena hit until like tomorrow sometime. Or you could wait till tomorrow in like 17 hours and just do both classic and draft tomorrow at the same time. Well, I've been knocked down to 5th. Still getting that 1 champions ticket though. If I can come top 5 in every single one, that's not too bad. think the first one I RNG'd it. Yeah, it's an RNG. I think I'm gonna do my SR because they're doing something with SR. I'm massively behind on my SR. But I think they are gonna, based on your level, gonna change something. They've done that in other games before. So I would try and get as many SR levels before they update SR, which is meant to be in October. Even if you only get like 5 or 10 levels, it could make the difference. Then again, being lower down could be a benefit as well, so it's hard to know which way. So what's more important? Unless you can do a 5 times or a 10 times, you definitely should always do a 1 times, because even if you only do 1 times entry on everything, you still get into Champions Arena that way. Because you get a key for doing 7 entries. Like this week, I'm not really trying on my other region. I tried really hard last week and came first. Like this week, I'm trying quite hard on this region, and I'm gonna try and come like top 3 or top 5 in Champions Arena if I can. Like for coins, it's pretty nice. But if you're not gonna try hard, you should always do 7 base, like free attacks. Get your extra tickets from the attacks. Get your champions. Get your extra league trophies. To try and make everything progress a little bit. You might as well. I think this is a bad week to go in on, so I got kind of lucky, unlucky, should I say? Because I only decided to go in because the first week I got RNG first place. So I didn't see that it was the trait thing at the end of the week for the Champions Arena. Not a really big fan of it. All those rushes behind the defensively, they're just doing nothing. I did this week 20 times tickets in old school and still play school. Wasn't old school domination. Or was it draft? Was it endurance? Endurance coiners. I mean, it's hard to say if someone's coining or not. I've hit endurance 10 times before. And scored. I mean, I scored nearly 300k in Champions Arena last week without spending any money. So you can do it. Like this week I'm going to score a lot, most likely. Used to hate that Kenny. Damn collats. I'm trying to do offers right now, like download another game, get to level 10 or whatever. It hasn't worked yet. Doesn't seem to be working. I actually downloaded a pretty fun game. I think it was called like AFK something. Well, it's pretty enjoyable. It's like a lot of these games have where you're away and they auto farm missions to you while you're away. It hasn't given me my coins for that. Yeah, 2 weeks ago I hit 400k in Champs Arena for 250 coins and came second because I had 7 tickets from the week and did so rounds up 2 times for it. Good night, mate. Good night. Thanks for tuning in, man. Are you gonna wait for the 2 times offers? For what? For characters to do my pulls. I've got plans for my pulls. I mean, I can tell you now. I probably would make a video on what I'm doing and why. And the reason I don't really want to talk about it too much is just in case Scopely change things. I've had it in the past where I've talked about stuff and they've changed it based on what I said, and it's annoying. That's why I don't always come out of like what you should do and how to do things too much. I do say it in my live streams because I don't think they like watch every minute of my live streams. But when it comes to my videos, like a 5-minute video saying like, oh guys, do this little trick and it will be, you know, help your game. I see they just straight up change the game on purpose to counter what I've already said. Are you gonna wait? Oh right, for the tap play offers. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I'm not even getting the rewards at the moment, so it doesn't make any difference. How often does that come up? Haven't seen that in a while. I do believe. See, that's messed up. He's behind. Let's see, that one from the other day was 100% bugged. That's messed up. I know, screenshots is like my game heavily. Gonna have to check this stream. He's behind an offensive leader, and you saw how little damage he just did against an offensive team. Oh no, man, it's weird. It's questionable. Need to find that little section of my stream. Yeah, the crosshair. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. It's really quite a buff version of decap. It's pretty strong. Since the bucket thing, I'm going free to play, not even renewing my 30-day pass since it's all rigged. I mean, in all honesty, not much is. Oh, I thought he said stun. No, he's taunted. I thought that was a stun, but it's actually his focus. I think I can attack her. Yeah. Yeah, of course. In all honesty, not much has changed. To be honest, like the odds is still really low. Obviously, doesn't make much difference. It's like it is bad, but I see the only people this properly affecting is heavy spenders. They're the ones that are going to be like questioning their spending habits. I think low end spenders it doesn't make much difference with. Because the odds are just crap anyway, let's be honest. They're like the variation is going to be really small. I had a bigger issue with that article, less around that. I mean, yeah, sure, that's terrible. I had less of an issue than that, than around the bit where it was talking about trying to get more money out of a person than they can actually realistically spend. That bit was nasty for me. I'm not all about, you know, people spending on things they enjoy, but that wasn't. And like, yeah, you can talk about the. Yes. You can talk about the. Nice. You can talk about the other issues. And don't get me wrong, oh, damn, how tanky is he? Oh my god. Boy. He's tanky. But he's dead. I didn't like that part very much. I don't mind, I still say that they stopped forcing tunes into our roster because you told me about it on stream. Because it sure works for like 2 weeks, then boom, anything that they forced in this list. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. What should I do then? What should I do? Not talk about stuff. She get a rush off of one Kalat hit. That is, like, how did she get off of one Kalat hit? What the hell? One sec. Check this stream. She's gonna kill two now. I want to see this. Was there 8% weapon involved? There must have been. No, one Kalat got her a rush. I don't know how that is even possible. I don't know how that is even possible. Got an offer to download some game and buy anything around $4.99 on that game, and I would have been rewarded with 3k coins. Well, that's definitely worth it. Sometimes the buy something in another game, if you're someone who spends anyway, sometimes that can be worth it. I've seen ones like spend $10 in this other game and get like, you know, 8k coins. So it's like you're getting 90 to $120 worth of coins. I don't know how much exactly it is in America. What's up, Rafiq, man? I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing? I'm not hitting crits on this dude anymore. He's got crit chance and 60 crit, right? I think it's over 50%. It's because I'm hitting last. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, he killed her. Surprise. Using stop sign as a weapon. I know. That's his attached weapon. You've not played the game for a while, Rafiq. You can log in for 2 days in a row and you can get this character instantly. And he's instantly an S-class character, which is the highest thing. You get 5 gold bars for logging in, and you need to get 10 to get this guy. If you run a roadmap once and you log in, you can get him straight away. And he's pretty strong. Or you can go with Krista, Telltale character. This one here. Krista. I think you win coins in a box or something. They rig the chances with those coins. I won the big coin thing 2 times during the Benedict giveaway. Did 90 pulls and never got the tune. I think they rigged me. But you get... Oh right, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean the chances are low. If you, that's less than 100 pulls, and it is less than 1% chance. What I'm going to be doing basically is I'm going to be saving my coins for a future S-class character and pulling 100 of them to get the guarantee of actually getting the character. And then if I pull the character another time during that pull, that's great, because then I've got the 2 that I need. If I pull him twice in like the first 40, I just stop. Obviously that's what the hope is. I just pull them as early as possible, but the guarantee is I'll get 1 from 100 pulls. And then I should get quite a few of the collectibles at the same time. So I'll be on my way to the second one, or on my way to the S-class if I get 2. If that makes sense. And I'm going to do it on an attacking character as well. So that, you know, just a good attacking character. You saw how lucky Man on the Moon was. Maybe you can ask for some luck today, look. I'm not pulling anything today. Just print stuff off for an assignment I drop by here and there for like. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Okay, have we got anything to spend the energy on? Oh, we got this. Let's burn through this quickly. Which 6-star would you go after in museum collections? I got 6,000 keys for Pete, but he seems kind of meh. Now he's a good character. He's a good side character on an attack team. He just keeps. He's like, unless you get decapped, you're gonna have people alive at the end of it. Good for war, for instance. You can have more offensive characters with him on the team, not as a leader, but just him on the team. But yeah, I'm waiting to see what the next character is I can get quite easily. Like freely available character. Like hopefully they do another S-class. I'm guessing it'll be a support character that they do next, which I wouldn't mind. But then I can at least make a team. I can decide on a team I can make. Because at the moment I'd be basing my character choice on my 6 stars, which is not a good idea, in my opinion. Not a good idea at all. Some random bell that I had. I think that's like another game that I'm playing. That AFK game, whatever it's called. Do. Need crit here, right? Stick a critish team. Go. Hopefully that one easy. It's crazy that I struggled on the other road map just randomly. What do you guys think of this new guy, Hengen? Pretty sure I'm still wrecking that name. Bleed. Final stage. I really like this stage, this room map. It's not very hard, but I guess it could go wrong. 3k now or something. Okay guys, I'm going to do these roadmaps. I think that's going to be the end of my stream. So if you want to say anything, say anything. Say something now. Go full speeds. Through the energy. Yeah, cheers, Moon. Cheers. And a last attempt. Okay guys, that is going to be the end of my stream. Who do you use to build a defense team if you get an Napo? Who do you use? I probably would use her on... I'd use her on a fast attack team with a command with some 8% weapons. Then I could rush her turn 2. I could rush her turn 2 and have full control. Even as a 6-star. Because you can get 80 AP out of her 2 attacks. Then you only need a little bit of AP from the 8% weapons, and then you've got full control for 3 turns. And then realistically they shouldn't do much in those 3 turns. And that works against any team as well. You know, that, I mean, as much as she is a strong character, I'd still use her against alerts. Well, one of the biggest issues I have with peak teams is Mia's, and Daze completely would counter that, so. But I don't want to use those crates on her. I want to try and get her, like, normally. I might do maybe her roadmap, I'm not sure, it just doesn't seem very good value. I wonder if they fixed it. They haven't fixed it, okay. This doesn't seem very good value. 50. How much does it cost? 89. That's 102 again. 101. 102. I don't think this is meant to be torches. I think this is meant to be wild energy. Unless they're just purposely not being consistent. Is it the same cost? 4, 10, 16. 4, 10, 16. Oh, it's weird that it's not worth energy for the first one. It's not like it gives that much. It doesn't even give. Oh yeah, it doesn't give stage rewards. 4, 8, 12. Get 24 from that. What's your guarantee from the bag? 15. And without the odds, you can assume that it's really high odds of getting that. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, thanks for streaming. Thanks for tuning in to my stream. The next stream, guaranteed, is going to be next Thursday. I might stream this weekend. Depends how I'm feeling. But I could do a stream this weekend for the raid tournament. If there is I think there's a faction raid tournament. But otherwise, there will not be another stream until next Thursday. So next Thursday being the 3rd of October. But thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Like I say, next Thursday for the next live stream. I actually probably will stream this weekend because otherwise I'm going to be taking quite a lot of downtime this weekend. I'm going to make a couple of videos and then I'm just going to have a couple of days off and finally get back into my groove again on video making because it's been pretty lax for the last couple of weeks. But thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully see you on the next stream. I'll be hanging out on Discord, no doubt. So if you have anything for me on Discord, just highlight me. Like this song. Let me see if someone highlight me with that. It looks like they might have. No, it doesn't look like they have. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. And as always, keep on surviving. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye.